Hi guys, welcome back. Another video with me, Bobby Clash, and today we're going to be talking about rushing, what it is, and why not to do it. Okay, so you'll see today I'm now a Town Hall 8, so I've maxed out my Town Hall 7, and we've upgraded to Town Hall 8 as you saw last time. That was in the process. So we're not too far into it just now. As you can see, I'm currently upgrading my wizard tower there to level 3. I've got my archer tower, my new archer tower is up to level 6. Built my new Tesla, but haven't started upgrading that. We're upgrading the dark elixir storage because at the moment I don't have enough space to upgrade my king again. He's now level 6. I also don't have enough room to upgrade any of my dark elixir troops other than my minions. I've got my dark spell factory, so it's 25,000 dark elixir to upgrade that poison spell. So yeah, just kind of working on that at the moment. So yeah, rushing. Basically, recently we've been in war against a few clans guilty of rushing. So what it is if you upgrade your town hall before you're actually ready to upgrade your town hall. So you're ready to upgrade your town hall when none of your buildings have any more upgrades available. So you might not know this, but each building at each town hall level has a maximum level. And what that looks like is, if we look at an army camp here, because they can't upgrade at Town Hall 8, you're stuck with 200 troops from Town Hall 7. You click on upgrade, and at the bottom here you can see it says, note, you need to upgrade your Town Hall to level 9 in order to upgrade my army camps any further. Now some people will take that as, oh, I want to upgrade my army camps, I'm going to upgrade my Town Hall to level 9 so that I can get my army camps upgraded. Don't do it unless all of your buildings have that message on them. For example, if I was to upgrade now to Town Hall 9, I would be sitting there with level 8 archer towers when my archer towers can go right up to level 10 at Town Hall 8. My air defences are level 5, and at Town Hall 9 you definitely need level 6 air defences minimum. So they need to go up another level. I don't have enough storage really for upgrading at the moment because everything at Town Hall 9s are more expensive. And my troops are nowhere there near there either. So my troops are only max Town Hall 7. As you can see, I'm currently upgrading my dragons to level 3, which is really going to help out at Town Hall 8. War attacks at Town Hall 8 start off with the dragon attacks, then I need to upgrade my barracks to level 10 to get my P.E.K.K.A.s, so I can get on with the golem attacks after I've upgraded my dark barracks as well. So there's just so much to do at Town Hall 8, and that's why it's my favourite. There's so much to do and it's so varied compared to Town Hall 7, 6, 5 and so on. So yeah, some people with rushing, some people aren't aware that there are maximum levels for your town, for each town hall. There's not maximum levels for every building, for example. So at Town Hall 7, the maximum level for a collector, an elixir collector or a gold mine was level 11. Now that I'm Town Hall 8, I can upgrade them to level 12, which, as you can see by the bars there, fills up at the maximum level, so it doesn't go any higher than 12 at the moment. The other thing is your troops. If your troops are at maximum level, when you get up to your next Town Hall level, you're going to find it difficult to attack, just like you're going to find it difficult to defend with lower building levels. So hey, if I was to be of that sort of disposition and I decided I wanted to be a Town Hall 11 all of a sudden, I could continuously upgrade my Town Hall until I was Town Hall 11 because I like the look of the Eagle Artillery and what it does, or I like the look of the level 4 Inferno Towers. I'm never going to get level 4 Inferno Towers if I was to go up to Town Hall 11 now, because defending my base is going to be impossible against other Town Hall 11s, and that's what happens. You upgrade to Town Hall 9, you upgrade to Town Hall 10, you're going to get hit by other Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 10s. And if your Town Hall is basically a glorified Town Hall 8, you're going to struggle. Glorified Town Hall 6 and 7, you're going to struggle. So, so yeah, basically we'll have a look at some of the bases from previous wars. So into the war log. So you can see we lost a war a few days ago. That was down to a couple of things, down to somebody not using both of their attacks, but it was also just a difficult war to win. The other clan was really good, and you can see they got 29 out of 30 stars. We then went into another war after that against a bunch of Town Hall Rushers, Donors Warriors, and you'll see in a second just why I'm calling them a bunch of Rushers. We got 30 stars out of 30 stars, really happy with that, very proud of the clan's achievement for that. So if you look at the war map there, they only managed to hit our number 3 for 2 stars, and then 5, 6 and 7 for 3 stars. They only got 1 star on 8 and 9, and 3 stars on number 10, and that was because they were shooting way below their own numbers. So they only used 9 out of 20 of their attacks. We only used 15 out of 20 of our attacks, which is quite disappointing in itself. Here are the guilty parties. So Contract Killer didn't use his second. Jack, Jason and Blood Jester never used their second. Jason didn't use his second because he was kicked out of the clan for hitting number 10 and failing miserably. Then they got completely destroyed, as you can see there. So yeah, let's start at the top. We'll look at the top one. It's not too bad. That was my war attack, my first war attack. So you can see it is a Town Hall 7 with a Town Hall 8 in the middle of it. It's got a couple of Town Hall 8 goodies, so the level 6 mortars, for example, nice shiny gold mortars. But everything else is Town Hall 7, and that's probably why we got matched up against them, because buildings do have what's called a war weight. So the wizard towers and the mortars weigh a lot more and put you higher up the war list than things like the archer towers, the Teslas, the air defences and the cannons. So if you upgrade your mortars before anything else, you're going to get matched up against somebody more difficult than you. You're going to have lower level defences minus the ones that you've upgraded, the mortars for example here. But you look at my war base and mine is a little bit lower than that, but because it was only level 5 air defences, I was able to just hit it with dragons. So yeah, as I say, number 1's not too bad. It's not really rushed, it's a Town Hall 7, they just started upgrading the wrong thing first. Number 2, Town Hall 7 with level 3 air defences. Now, I'm not going to lie, some of our guys have got pretty low level air defences for a Town Hall 7 as well, but they are working on fixing that, and hopefully they'll be up to scratch soon enough. And ready to fight against some proper players. So yeah, 3 level 3 air defences, one of them not even inside the base next to the air sweeper. Essentially you could just send your king in there and destroy both of those buildings. Obviously their king's guarding, but if you've got a level 5 king, for example, you can hit his ability and that'll just wipe out any issues there. You're then left with 2 air defences. You've then got 3 lightning spells to get rid of one of those, and then you've only got to worry about 1 level 3 air defense with 10 dragons. You're not going to struggle there. So yeah, that's why not to do that. Base layout, as well as the fact that they're only level 3 air defenses. I mean, even if all 3 air defenses were really well guarded, you know, level 3 air defenses do pretty much nothing really compared to level 5. Number 3, again, 3 air defences, one's level 2, the other 2 are level 3. Air sweepers up here, so naturally you would get rid of this air defence here with the lightning spells, and you're only left with a level 2 and a level 3 air defence. Come in with the dragons up the top here, obviously start off with the builders' huts, cut in from there, and then you can send the rest of your dragons in the front. That's going to easily get rid of their air defences. Once the air defences that are down on a Town Hall 7, you've really not got much left to do. Dragons can just fly around the base causing havoc. Number 4, in Town Hall 7. This time they've got 2 level 4 air defences, so not too bad, but I mean, you look at the walls, some level 4, level 5 and level 6, couple of level 7, but not really anything to shout about. Pretty low level base for a Town Hall 7, but not really rushed as such. You could say they've maxed out their Town Hall 6 and started upgrading their Town Hall 7, so I mean that one's not too bad. But it is still easy to attack even with level 1 dragons, and that is the problem with Town Hall 7, to be honest. Number 5 is a Town Hall 7, but I mean everything in one place. It's a really poor base design, having just double walls, they don't do anything. 2 walls are not more strong than 1 wall. If a wall breaker comes along, it's going to blast through both because it does splash damage, so yeah, that's lesson 1. They've got level 1 air wizard towers there, and level 3 air defences, so yeah, really a very, very poor base this one, and it was easily taken out by our Town Hall 6 soul burner there. Number 6, again, everything in one place, the air defense and the air sweeper outside the base, so very easily taken care of. King on 1 air sweeper, air defense, sorry, and then a dragon behind the air sweeper, and then you just float your dragons in from the other side. Job done. Even a Town Hall 6, for example, soul burner, again managed to take care of that one with relative ease. Because everything's in one place. You've got level 2 walls, level 3 walls, level 3 walls, yeah, there are a couple of level 2 walls there as well at the back. Yeah, really rushed. It's a Town Hall 6 anyway, so it's not expected to be that high level, but yeah, just a poor base design. This one's not too bad. Town Hall 5, nice base design, kind of getting there with the walls, getting there with the defences as well, so yeah, not too bad. Number 8 again, this is a Town Hall 5, only level 1 air defence, but you know, probably just new to Town Hall 5 and kind of working its way through it. Number 9, another Town Hall 5 now, really low level walls, and archer towers and cannons. Again, possibly just working its way through Town Hall 5, but very new to that level. And number 10 is a Town Hall 4, and it doesn't look too bad as a Town Hall 4. It's just those walls that need to work on, really. That would make it more difficult for somebody in a Town Hall 4 or 5 to attack. So yeah, that's basically what you can see. Now I'm going to show you number 6 and why it's such a bad idea to rush it. So number 6, Town Hall 6. Everything's in one place. Very, very, very simple base design. And Soul Burner hit that with relative ease. Gave him some hogs for his clan castle, I think. So yeah, we'll go ahead and watch this. He's obviously drawn the clan castle out there. Turn the volume down there a little bit, it's a little bit too in your face. Doing a good job there of luring out those clan castle troops. So he's getting rid of that minion. And then he's just got the wizard, the archer and the Valkyrie. Wizard's gone now. And he's surrounded the Valkyrie there. Doing a pretty good job. They're a bit of a pest. But there we go. Get rid of those 2 buildings on the outside there. That's obviously going to save him a job later on. And at this point he probably feels like he's lost it, because he's only got giants and wizards left. He's not got any of his archers left, but not to worry. Everything's in one place, so his giants, once they're in, they're in. They don't need to break through any other walls to get through. We can go ahead and drop the heal spell soon, to save those giants from the hails of fire. His hogs have gone in, unfortunately. Only 2 remain out of the 4 that he was given because there was a spring trap. And look at all these wizards sweeping in. No problem whatsoever. Good placement of the heal spell there. Just as the wizards are ready to walk into it, the Hog Rider and the Giant that are left over are still there. The 2 Hog Riders and the Giant that are left over are already in that zone. And then what you're seeing now is just a cleanup operation, really. Once all these buildings on the inside are taken care of, it's just a case of getting outside with the Hog Riders and they will clean up the rest. So here come your Hog Riders, and the wizards need to get through those walls, which is not going to be an issue. But the Hog Riders are going to get there first anyway. Done. So good job there. Nice 3-star, and just showing you exactly why it's a bad idea to put everything in one place. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So it's all about just making sure you take your time. This game's not a sprint; it's a marathon. I've been playing for just over 2 years now. At Town Hall 10, I've finally managed to catch up with Town Hall 10 level. I do have one thing that's still, or 2 things that's still rushed, and that's my my Queen and my King. Everything else is pretty much maxed out for Town Hall 9 into Town Hall 10 now, so my Queen's getting there as well. She's only got another 2 more levels after tomorrow, I think. Both my other accounts, I've made sure that I stay within the Town Hall level that I'm meant to be in until it's finished upgrading. And basically, yeah, what you're going to find is if you do stick to it and be patient, you're going to find that at the end of the day, when it is time to upgrade your Town Hall, it's going to be a lot easier when that Town Hall's finished upgrading to then get the resources you need in order to continue upgrading at that level. If you rush through it, you're not going to be able to defend it and keep those resources that you're raiding for in the next Town Hall level. So if you're a Town Hall 11 with level 6 Archer Towers, another Town Hall 11 is going to come along. He's still going to get the same amount of loot from you as he would if you had level 14 Archer Towers. So you know, it's just going to be a lot easier and a lot cheaper for him to come in and wipe you out, because he could probably use half the amount of bowlers that you would be intending on using. So yeah, that's everything for this video. Just remember to make sure that you do upgrade everything to the right level. When you're up at the right level, you'll see this on all of your buildings. It's also a good idea to have a base set out that has all of your stuff laid out so that you can see just what does need upgrading and what doesn't. So for example, you can see this Archer Tower here is level 6, but the rest are all level 8, and you can see that quite clearly. You can see I'm upgrading that Wizard Tower there. That mortar is clearly lower level than the rest of them. Move these in the middle. I think I had a gem box in there at one point. So you can see what needs upgrading and what is maxed out. So yeah, you can see my walls there are kind of coming along quite nicely as well. You get 50 walls at Town Hall 8. What a chore. It's a good idea just to have that kind of base layout set up, so I can save that and I can go into that set as active if I want to, and come out of there, and that way I can see exactly what I need to upgrade. So that's 2 days to upgrade that and 360,000 gold, whereas those ones are 1.5 million in 4 days. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please just do the usual, like and subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment underneath, feel free to do that as well. Next time I'm hoping to be back with some more strategy tips, how to attack in war, and hopefully I'll get another video out to you soon about farming as well, what farming is, how to do it effectively and as cheap as possible, and efficiently as well, so that you can build up resources nice and quick, and get through all those upgrades as quickly as possible. so that you can max your town hall out, because of course that's what you're going to want to do. Okay, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you again next time.